Well, if you can't choose between Chips Ahoy and Oreo, guess what? Now you don't have to, because Krispy Kreme has got a brand new Chips Ahoy Oreo Cookie Blast collection now available for a limited time only. And of course, I've got them all for you here on the channel, so stay tuned because I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Yeah, this is definitely looking to satisfy some of you indecisive folks out there with Chips Ahoy and Oreo because you've got them together. And I gotta say, the box is hefty on this one, guys. Again, a very lovely presentation. This has to be one of the biggest promos and the most best looking promos of the year so far for Krispy Kreme. This is definitely looking pretty fantastic. All right, as always with these donut reviews that I do here at Krispy, especially when I'm doing more than one naturally, what I'm gonna do is manage my sugar by going for a single bite of each one, and then in between bites, I'm gonna go for a sip of green tea just to kind of clean the palate, and then we'll move on to the next one, and then we'll get some ratings at the very end. But guys, a beautiful situation, and again, I love the way these look here. A very, very lovely situation indeed. They really present pretty beautifully, and considering how beautiful they looked in the case when I went into Krispy Kreme, I gotta say, guys, again, very, very nice in the presentation department. Okay, enough of that. We know they look pretty fantastic. Let's start off with one of them right now. And it might as well start off with the Chips Ahoy Candy Blast Donut. And as you can see, a very nice presentation here, guys. Basically what you're looking at is an original glazed donut that's dipped in cookie dough icing and then topped with Chips Ahoy cookie pieces, milk chocolate candy gems, and semi-sweet chocolate chips. And as you can see, a very nice presentation indeed. I think I'm gonna be saying this like a broken record all throughout the review because these look pretty fantastic. And again, a little bit more of a starter donut with this because it's the classic Krispy Kreme goodness, but at the same time, again, it's topped off with a lot of Chips Ahoy goodness on top of that. All right, so let's go for a single bite of this one. And just to make sure I get all the toppings in one bite, I think we got the right angle right here. Here we go. It's the Chips Ahoy Candy Blast Donut here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Oh, wow. It's a starter donut, but it's super flavorful. Wow. Well, the Krispy Kreme glazed goodness is coming through beautifully with the cookie dough icing on this one, guys. And of course, you're getting the nice crunch of those M&M-like little bits on the very top there. I'm totally digging that, along with the semi-sweet chocolate on top of that. And guys, that combination along with the Chips Ahoy cookie pieces, that dusting that you're seeing in the very top here is really lighting this one up. A very beautiful situation on this one, guys, and definitely a beautiful version to start off with. You know, given my experience with the last couple of reviews over here at Krispy Kreme, considering their quote-unquote starter donut, which is basically just the original glaze with whatever promo topping they have, this so far is the best this year, guys. I mean, the combination with all those toppings is very beautiful. So very nice on that, and it definitely feels pretty upscale. All right, let's go for a little palate wash real quick. We'll move on to number two. Refreshing. All right, next up. And easily one of the best looking. Guys, feast your eyes on this deliciousness right here. The Oreo Cookies and Cream Filled Donut. And I gotta say, this presentation is screaming, jump into my mouth right away. All right, so what we've got here is a donut that's pumped with Oreo cookies and cream filling that's then dipped in chocolate icing and then finished with Oreo cookie pieces and a drizzle of icing on the very top. So definitely an Oreo showcase on this one. And guys, again, that presentation is banging on it. This really looks awesome. And you know what? Given the amount of Oreo that's on the very top of this, along with that chocolate icing that this donut's dipped into, how could this possibly fail? I mean, naturally, if there was hardly any cream at all in the middle of this one, I still think the base that we're working with would be pretty rockin'. So without further ado, here we go. It's the Oreo Cookies and Cream Filled Donut here at Krispy Kreme. Let's peep this out. Well, this one is through the roof in flavor, guys. Absolutely a flavor showcase of Oreo goodness, along with the chocolate dipped action that you already know from Krispy Kreme. I gotta say, the fresh donut that's going along with it is only dovetailing into everything else here. Plenty of Oreo goodness on the very top of this one, the chocolate icing, and a lot of that creamy action on the inside of it as well. The cookies and cream filling is really standing out. This is a major Oreo lover's dream come true, guys, and definitely a highlight already. A banging situation on this one. Yeah, I do love me some Oreo, guys. This is an easy favorite right now. Probably one of the top Krispy Kreme types of donuts that I've had in a very long time, and this is a banging situation. And again, loaded with the cookies and cream goodness on the inside. A lovely situation. Presentation and flavor. Very, very nice. All right, let's go for one more palate wash again, and then we'll move on to number three. All right, and as for this one, well, what we've got here looks a little bit on the simple side, but at the same time, very tasty nonetheless. Guys, what you're looking at is the Chips Ahoy Cookie Dough Cream Donut. And what this one is a donut that's pumped with Chips Ahoy cookies and cream filling, that's then dipped in chocolate icing and then drizzled with cookie dough icing before it's finished with Chips Ahoy mini cookies on the top. And I gotta say, that's a nice combination to accent this one. Very nice in the presentation department again with this particular selection. All right, so let's go for a single bite of this one. And just to make sure I get one of these cookies, let me position one on the very top right over here towards the end so I can get everything all in one bite. A nice situation there. Here we go. It's the Chips Ahoy Cookie Cream Donut. Let's peep this out. Okay. All right. Well, I never thought I'd consider a cream-filled donut to be one of the starter donuts of a collection, but that's what this one kind of feels like. I mean, I like the cookie dough icing and the cookie dough cream in the middle right over there, but it's still a very basic chocolate iced donut over here, Krispy Kreme, with a little bit of the Chips Ahoy goodness. So for what it is, it's okay, and the nice little accent of the cookies does elevate this one slightly, but this one is just basic, to be honest. And I guess there's really nothing wrong with that because it's still super fresh, it's still very tasty, and still not a bad choice if you want to go a little bit on the lighter side when it comes to these donuts. But considering the one coming up right now, we're going heavy with it. So just to prepare for it, let's go for one last palate wash before we do just that. All right, ready for action. And here we go. I think I saved the best for last. And guys, this one is crazy heavy. Feast your eyes on what I've got here. This is known as the Oreo and Chips Ahoy Cookie Blast Donut. Absolutely the signature of this line. And as you can see, a beautiful presentation on this particular one for sure. All right, so get ready for a whopper of a breakdown with this one. What this is a donut that's actually filled with 2 Chips Ahoy chewy cookies and Oreo cookie cream filling that's then dipped in cookie dough icing and then finished with Oreo and Chips Ahoy cookie pieces along with Oreo and Chips Ahoy mini cookies on the very top. So this has got everything under the sun, and I gotta say, guys, it looks absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. All right, so like I said at the top of this review, this collection is pretty much gonna satisfy most of you indecisive folks out there, but if you can't really choose any of the donuts on this lineup, this is the one you need to be staring at because this literally is everything together in one with 2 chewy cookies inside the donut itself. That's got to be a first over here at Krispy Kreme, at least for me anyway, doing these reviews. Gotta say, guys, very excited to go in on it. So let's do just that. This is the Oreo and Chips Ahoy Cookie Blast Donut, easily the signature of this collection, at least in the appearance department so far. Let's peep this one out. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right off the break, let me just tell you, this one is going to ruin you for the other donuts in this collection, guys. If you start off with this, it is going to be going downhill big time from here. This is absolutely the showpiece on this collection. And I got to say, guys, everything that you're seeing on this one is so gluttonous, it's so flavorful, it's so sweet, so delicious. This one is absolutely worth your time. It's a life-changing donut over here at Krispy Kreme, and it's really highlighted with those chewy cookies in the very middle with all the other creamy goodness. Guys, this is just absolutely fantastic. Easily the high water benchmark to beat over here. A nice combination of everything on the inside of this donut. A totally banging situation. Yeah, I definitely saved the best for last on that one, guys. The Oreo and Chips Ahoy Cookie Blast Donut, the absolute signature corner piece of this particular collection, and probably one of the best donuts I've had over here at Krispy Kreme, period. I can't see how it can get better than that. Name brand Chips Ahoy, name brand Oreo together, and a very lovely situation when it comes to the selection here. But again, that showpiece with the Oreo and Chips Ahoy Cookie Blast Donut is the one that's going to ruin you for the rest of them, guys. A very lovely situation that's really accented by those chewy cookies on the inside. But what you've got here still is a very awesome collection of goodness and something I would easily recommend you give a try on. I mean, guys, how could you not? These are pretty awesome looking. Man, I am so hopped up on sugar early in the AM right now, and I'm perfectly fine with that because that was a beautiful collection to go in on. Every single one of those delivers some pretty awesome flavor. There's a little something for everybody, and as you can see by the ratings on the screen right now, you know exactly which ones that I would probably go in that particular order, starting with the number 10 all the way down. A beautiful situation across the board, and again, if you love Chips Ahoy, if you love Oreo, the combination together is beautiful for you indecisive folks out there. But I gotta tell you guys again, one last time, that Oreo and Chips Ahoy Cookie Blast Donut is absolute perfection. That is just a beautiful situation of those chewy cookies with everything on the inside with the cream and of course the freshness of the donut. Absolutely delicious. Definitely my favorite donut so far this year. Super delicious on it. All right, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this all-new Chips Ahoy Oreo Cookie Blast collection here at Krispy Kreme. Did these look absolutely fantastic to you? And if you've given any of them a shot, which is your personal favorite and why? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So wait, stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.